Hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. We are live now today, Monday again. It's our Momentum Monday live. And now we're inside of our Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. Now I'm not at my normal home office environment. I'm actually in Manhattan, in New York Public Library. Just attended a nice event. It's called Surviving the Wall Street, and it's a new book release and the author's interview events. It's a full house event. We ask some questions, and very interesting. It's not just about finance, about Wall Street. They also talked a lot about let's say the higher education system and what's going on in this world of society from social and also legal sides of the impact and how we should better prepare. But then I asked some questions they picked up to answer at first. I asked what's the major financial or wealth principles we can learn from your book or get inspired from the book. And the author's answer is a little bit interesting. He said, read the book, right, and find the right timing. That's not easy to find the right timing, but if you read the book and you will get that hint. A very smart answer. And also he shared about do not stay in when the situation, for example, the financial economic environment situation, you do not want to stay there stagnant for longer time. Otherwise you will be really hit by the situation, right? It's just you need to respond more quicker. Very interesting. Today, my topic, initially I want to talk about, actually today you can see my background here. It's nice to see some plants at second floor. I think this is actually seventh floor. On the seventh floor of the public library is a beautiful environment. It's very rare in Manhattan you can find this kind of a green environment, right? So after this event, I want to, even though now it's already, let me double check the time actually. It's after 7 p.m. in Eastern Time, New York. But today I want to share with you the focus, and quite a few events today I experienced. I want to share with this relevant topic. Focus. First is really you need to be aware of what kind of targets and what things you want to achieve, right? About your goals. For example, today, Monday, I always have my Momentum Monday and continuously, and today is our episode 204. So I need to accomplish this one. But today I was full of schedules and went to, for example, earlier went to the China Council to prepare to apply for the, let's say, the visa for my kids, because we are planning for the summer vacation. We're going back to China to visit grandma. And so that's a little bit initially I thought, okay, I prepared everything through the whole weekend, right? Followed the online instructions, prepared everything. I thought I was quite confident to get there before their close time, half an hour before it. But when I got there on site, they told me that you still miss something, right? It's on site they have some specific requirement. Okay, so I went outside to get a print, and if I get back, just cut the last few minutes to submit all the application. So in that a hustle, in around 10 or 20 minutes is really urgency. I was asking my son in the college, remote from me, to send me his ID, everything, and get a new copy. But the long story short is you need to be clear about what you want to achieve, right? Specifically what you want to focus on. And you want to, whatever the situation is, you want to be proactive, but at the same time you want to be flexible, because you never know. There's some last minute change, and there's environmental change, and things could be out of your control, right? And at that time, it's very you could be in a little bit of panic. It's, how could I, within that short window, really get things done? No matter how proactive you are, you could still, I thought I'm quite a proactive person, right? Prepared everything, even extra prepared something, but on site it still have some changes, still a contingency, right? So how you at that moment could really still have that focus, know what you want to achieve, focus on what you want to achieve, and in a quick time, and to really refocus to think about what kind of resources, whatever resources and help you can leverage, and to get the quickest way to get things done. So, and today is a great experience for me to remind myself as well, do not just be proactive. If I become more proactive, I should brought some extra things, right? If I be more proactive and prepare, get even more prepared, than what, like, for example, the online instruction or like people provide. So that one I learned the lesson to be even more proactive, to prepare more, like even redundantly, right? Get some extra stuff. But at the same time, I also learned how to be flexible. You really need to be flexible when you're in a situation and you could have some last minute change. People, the environment or the situation could have a last minute change, right? So you never know. And during that short period of time, you still need to have a very efficient and good communications. And my son was in college, and I had that urgency communication with him and get his information, and at the same time communicate with the a printing center, and then get back to the council place and communicate with their staff. So even in that quick, short, emergency situation, how you could have effective communication to leverage all the resources you could have and to support you to get your achieve your goals and the things you want to accomplish. That's super important. Let me see how many of my friends are watching now. Hi, quite some friends. Christina, Peter, Carlos, and Jeanette. How are you guys? I'm so happy, super happy that today I hope your place is dry and New York is quite wet. It's like a whole day raining everywhere. You can see that. It's quite a busy Monday, but today I accomplished let's say, and now I'm doing my Momentum Monday. Even it's a little bit later than my regular time, but if you have that focus, if you made that determination, you say, oh, today I must accomplish what, and no matter what, right? There's no excuse. For example, I sent my daughter earlier. I brought her umbrella today, right? I'm super proud that I am proactive. Brought my own umbrella and also brought an extra to send to my daughter, even between the two events. And and watching quite so many people not prepared. They got stuck in the rain or get wet. So this is another a small example about how you need to be proactive, always get prepared. But today the event through that China Council, I definitely learned that I need to think further, prepare more than what just online said, right? For example, the birth certificate or the student ID, I should have thought about it, even though their online instruction did not clarify about that. So, and for you to accomplish, for example, for our today the book interview event in the New York Public Library, the author and the interviewer, very interesting. Interviewer has the book title is Surviving the Wall Street, but the interviewer is really from legal, from a higher education leadership position. So from my feeling, I feel like it's not really the perfect interviewer to do this interview on this specific book, Surviving Wall Street. Ideally, if they could have for example, a leader from with a financial background, with some experience with Wall Street, then the topics and the interview questions and topics will be even more relevant, right? And at the end, all the audience will ask questions, and my questions was picked as the number one. I asked them what's the financial wealth principles that we can learn and get inspired from your book. And also about the best lessons you learn from it, right? So it's more relevant to the book itself and to the author's majority time his financial experience. So here I want to say be proactive and prepared for this kind of event, and print my ticket and came here, planned my schedule and came here, right? And prepare everything well, and also even walked the whole over 1 hour. Walking in Manhattan and finished 3 errands, and even accompanied my daughter, sent her umbrella and had a good dinner with her. And before I sent her home, then I came to the library for the event, and now I'm having my live event, right? The live post on Facebook. So between these 3 events, I even had over 1 hour of walking in the rain with my umbrella. It's quite a good. I also tracked with Strava. So now I have over 4.86 miles walking in Manhattan. Accomplished the 3 errands, and within the same day. I was quite proud of myself, that kind of a preparation. So definitely getting more prepared and get proactive. But at the same time, you need to also be flexible. because you are surrounded by the world, right? And different people, different events, and the environment, and things could be out of your control, right? Just like in the earlier afternoon. Actually, yeah, it's in the early afternoon, the China Council, that thing was out of my control almost. So, oh my God, there's only the last few minutes for me to catch up, to really find out the printing place, get the student ID, and then rush back to submit my application. And thank God I made it happen. But still, thanks, it's I get the majority good materials prepared, right? But be flexible. It's if you are fully focused and committed to determined, you must get the things done. And some other people, maybe they in that kind of a rushing and a urgent situation, they may already gave up, because majority of people think, oh, there's only a few minutes, maybe I cannot catch up, so they gave up. They say, oh, maybe I will change another day. But during that time, I was quite determined. I say, okay, I do not want to come back for another long trip and waste my time, right? So I said I must get it done. So inside my mind, even though I was in a very rushing, a high urgency state, I, in my mind was quite determined. I said I must get it done today. I must get it done today. It's that kind of a inner voice inside myself. So I got the printers, people's help, and different people helped me, because there's pictures get some trouble and could not send to their printer, need to connect with the Wi-Fi with them. So anyway, it's just all these kind of hustles, right? Hurdles. But I had that kind of a voice, inner voice. It's I was quite focused on what I want to accomplish today, and I'm determined to get it done, even though I have only a few minutes to get it done. And then I run back to the council and to really submit the application, even though I was the last one. So, and the mission accomplished, almost impossible mission, right? And also fortunately I saved another proactive ways. I sent my kids, for example, the birth certificate through email, prepared a long time ago. And now and during that urgent time, my daughter was in classes, I could not call her, so I searched for my previous emails, got her birth certificate. You see, you need to always be proactive, right? Get things prepared, so you never know when you may need that later. And I found that email I actually sent to myself 2 years ago, 2023, and now in 2025 I used it. I found that email and got my daughter's birth certificate and printed out and submitted. So very interesting, right? So be proactive means you always when you get a chance, and always pay some extra attention and say, oh, this may be used in the future, right? And if you have that kind of a proactive attitude, and things I found many times, the things when I get done, I thought, oh, okay, maybe in the future I will use this, but then finally I may really use that. So many situations like that. And flexible is really in situation you could not control, and you need to accommodate it, and you need to still focus on what you want to accomplish and make that determination. Really, then let the whole universe to help you, and also including this this library event as well, the book release and public interview. It's quite a nice setup. But the questions, right? The questions the interviewers did not really ask that thoroughly related to the book itself. So that's why I asked the questions. I prepared a little bit, and also on the event I was also flexible, right? You need to be creative and flexible and think on the spot to say what the interviewer did not ask and how we could ask. So ended up my question was picked up. There are dozens of questions. My question was picked up as the first, and the librarian asked them. So that's a quite a good proof of be proactive and also be flexible on the spot. And I'm thinking about our businesses. I think every day the most important thing, so that's why today I emphasize the 3 components. The first is focus. No matter what, you need to always know what's this for, right? What is this purpose, and what is the thing you want to accomplish? What is your goal? I always have that kind of a clarity and focus. And then the second step is always be proactive. Being proactive is not just for this thing specifically. You need to think about. Okay, thank you. I have enough minutes, for 15 minutes for this video to finish. Okay, so think proactively is like also think about the things not just for this specific events. For example, when you do something, you need to think about, oh, in the future maybe this will be useful for other events as well. So being proactive can really, in long run, can save you time, save your situation, save your bad ass, save you like a really those hustle like rushing situation like today, right? So for example, last night I was doing what? Okay, last night I was cleaning my like Dropbox, right? That online saving, and try to clear some space for some video. The video I want to put, it's like a webinar video. I want to put it as like a replay, like on-demand video. Like for example, my partners, they have it, they saved at their place. They have, for example, they have enough maybe Dropbox place, they saved at their place. They could simply give me a link. I could simply ask just a link for me to access, right? So I can share that easily. But I still want to take the hustle, take extra time to clean my Dropbox. Like I deleted quite some extra photos, and tonight I need to continue to do that. But the real purpose is like I'm thinking about that I need to have that control. I could have this access to the video, so in the future I could play it like on demand for my prospect, for my clients, right? So I do not need to depend on other people. So because you never know, other people maybe move to their Dropbox, they change their address, whatever. So that link could maybe not work, right? So like to save the future's hustle, future's trouble, I now need to do the work proactively to clean my Dropbox, to save the video, download video to my Dropbox, so that I have the full control, have both the link and also the actual the video access, right? So this is just like a small example for how you could be proactive as well, and then be flexible, and always for example, at the same time be flexible, also like be proactive and be flexible, but at the same time it's like fully committed. Okay, like there's no excuse, no negotiation. For example, today's Monday, my Momentum Monday today, I must have it to go live. So no matter now it's already like past the 7 p.m. and then the library is closing in a few minutes, and I'm still here doing it, and like committed to the messages I want to deliver to you, the conversations I want to have to you, and also the Momentum Monday, right? Every Monday, this momentum, I'm committed to it. Even though, for example, the library was already closed, I will do this. Maybe when I was working on the street in the rain with my umbrella, I will still do it. Or after I return my home, even though it could be like close to very late night, I will still do it, right? So that's a commitment you want to have for the things you love to do, and also for the things you want to accomplish. Okay, so that's today's. I'm not sure how long we've already been on live here, but I hope this message is helpful for you. And let me know. Okay, comment under the video. Let me know what's your inspiration for this topic about the focus on what you want to achieve, right? Focus on from long run is your vision, short run is like your today, like today's goals, right? Like my goals today, I want to submit for the visa, and I want to accomplish the event, to send my umbrella and meet my girl, had the dinner, and then also had this live video, and also attend this live event with the book release and interview. So I accomplished today's my top things, and also the conversations here, right? So it's like have this momentum. What's the inspiration, best inspiration, most relevant inspiration? I think it could be really helpful to other people as well. So that's my priorities. I want to know what's your today's priorities and your goals, and have you already accomplished them? And let's say, for example, for tomorrow, Tuesday, then today is Monday. You want to prepare for...
minutes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, I just need 5 minutes. Thank you. And so you want to prepare for tomorrow, right? So tonight I would encourage you to prepare for your tomorrow's 3 top priorities and 3 goals, and total just 3, okay? 3 priority goals that you want to accomplish by tomorrow, and then set up your mindset to commit to it, and that you will accomplish it no matter what, by being proactive or by being flexible, and you want to accomplish it. Okay, let me know what is the inspiration aha moment you are taking. All right, this is for today's momentum. Hope everyone enjoy your Monday, and this is a spring from New York, the New York beautiful library, and hopefully we will have more conversation together. Feel free to send me a message and let's have a chat how we can support you to stand out as confident expert and thought leader to launch your business and or maybe like relaunch your next great business or project to make a greater impact. All right, we will see you soon. Okay, bye bye.